This is lifetime learning. Everything that they learn in this class, they will use throughout their lifetime. This learning how to cook for yourself, take care of yourself, make good food choices, that's an individual thing. And you must learn how to do that. Many of these young people will be parents one day. They'll be planning and taking care of their family, their children, and the basics are just, that's what you need. You just need the basics. Today we are working on yeast breads, and this is a 3-day lab. So the first day we started our yeast breads, we worked with them and we kneaded them and got that experience, and then we let them rest. The second day we rolled them out and put a filling in them. One group made cinnamon rolls, the other group made what's called an orange roll, which is very similar. It just has a little citrusy taste to it. And then the third day, they serve their rolls to each other. So we have guests, and we try to practice our manners and our table setting skills and things of that nature.
Well, I've basically learned the essentials of cooking, and I don't like to use the phrase homemaking because that's, that has negative connotations and it's pretty feminine. But I've learned, the basics of cooking and the applications, almost the chemistry of all the different foods. And also, creativity goes into it because you can't always follow the recipe perfect. Well, you follow a recipe perfectly, but at times you can add a little of this, a little of that, and it becomes your own recipe. It's not just what the cookbook tells you to. You make it your own. And so I've learned that in this class, that it's important to branch out a little and be creative, not to be confined. Miss Kane, encourages creativity wholeheartedly.
It's a really good feeling knowing you take all these things like flour, sugar, or whatever, and then you put it all together, and then you bake it or whatever you do with it, and it just turns out to be something that everyone enjoys, and it's just a really good feeling, a feeling of accomplishment. I would call it art, because there's also a lot of decorating that goes involved with it. I'm not sure the percentage, but a lot of food is actually presentation and how it looks on the table, and that's really important.
I will probably take away the fact that I need to be careful of what I cook and how I cook it, and take the time to actually learn what's in it, and maybe now I can actually go home and cook meals for my family. So instead of letting my dad or my mom cook for us, and or instead of going out to eat, but I can actually look into a cookbook now and understand what ingredients to use and where to go get them and stuff.
Hopefully our students will take away a broad knowledge about nutrition, which is the big emphasis. In years past, nutrition has never been that big of an issue, but it is now, and we know that so many diseases are related to our diet. So we spend a lot of time in nutrition, so hopefully they will take that away with them. Hopefully they will choose nutritious foods and learn how to prepare those foods in nutritious ways. You don't really need to fry everything. When I was growing up, we had fried chicken, fried meat, fried everything. Now it's kind of a little bit different, so we're hoping to help their health and help them make good choices throughout their lifetime.